Good afternoon and welcome to our June Keys Penguin Habitat. My name is Frankie and I have Kelly here with me, and we are aviculturists here at the Aquarium of the Pacific. And we are lucky enough to work with our 23 Magellanic penguins. Right now our penguins are entering and in their breeding season, nesting season, so a lot of our birds are hanging out inside of their burrows. If you take a look all around the exhibit, we have 9 holes, and all of our older birds are paired up. These 3 on the deck are our juvenile Magellanic penguins, or subadult penguins, and they don't look like the rest of the birds. And that's because in penguins they take a year to molt into their adult plumage. So all 3 of these hatched last May or June. So this August they'll molt and lose all of their feathers in a catastrophic molt. They lose their feathers in about a 48-hour period, and then they'll grow into new feathers over the next month. So some of the birds we have in the water are, again, some of our young. Maybe they haven't found a mate yet, or just curious swimming around. We did kind of annoy some of them in their burrows a minute ago. We tried to feed them in their comfort zone, and right now, since they're building nests, that's their comfort zone. Here at the Aquarium of the Pacific, we offer sanitized palm fronds as nesting material. So if the birds are interested, they'll come up and grab some nesting material where they're able to kind of build and dig their own little spots in their open burrows in the back. Right now I'm feeding them their dinner. These guys will eat herring or capelin here at the aquarium, and they actually take the fish down whole. That's one herring. And that's because they have these spines in their throat. If you see one of them with their mouths open, you can kind of see it, and it allows the fish to go in only one direction. So in their natural habitat off the coasts of Argentina and Chile, they're able to hunt for their fish and take them down, and they can take a pretty large size fish. Sometimes we offer different types of fish, like sardines, live sardines inside of the exhibit as extra enrichment. Enrichment is just some added thinking for the animals. So even when our scuba divers get in the water and clean the windows, that's considered enrichment. Cleo. It's because it's something new and different and kind of causing the birds to react a little differently. They just got out of their migration season, which means that they were swimming in the water for about 4 months. In the wild, it would be almost 2,500 miles each bird. So they innately know that it's time to swim and then go to their nesting grounds. And like I said, these are our younger birds, so they don't quite really understand what's going on. So they're going to always do something a little bit different than our older birds. We do have 4 Brazilian rescues here, none of which are surrounding me. We have Kate, Avery, Roxy, and Robbie. And those 4 were found about 5,000 miles out of the way up in Brazil. And they were deemed non-releasable, and we happened to be open Magellanic penguin habitat, so we were able to take them in. They were pretty young, so they're all about 8 years old right now. And you can see them swimming around. If you take a look at the sign to your right, you can ID each and every bird based on their band color. Since we work with the birds every single day, we do know each of them just by looking at them, but that sign will help you out. You can match up the colors, and each color means a number, and these guys are part of a species survival plan, which means that there is an organization keeping these guys nice and healthy and happy for a bright future in a captive care setting. Since they're birds, we're able to have a little bit more control over any reproduction. So with that, we're able to make sure that we have the best genetics lasting the longest amount of time. And there are over 230 Magellanic penguins in captivity, and they're slated to be around for about 250 more years with the genetics that we have right now. Now, of course, if in the unfortunate instance there's another stranding, we'll be able to take in more birds, which will just broaden the amount of time we can have penguins without having any inbreeding or even closer related birds reproducing. But that is all I have for you right now. If you see anyone in a blue shirt, please feel free to ask any questions. We're going to be up here for a few more moments, just getting some last fish in with the birds. And again, thank you so much for coming out. Have a great day.